Do you ever open your laptop after getting the kids out the door, finally sit down to work on your business, and instantly feel that punch in the gut? Doubt. Like you want to grow, you want to show up, you want to finally build momentum, but something in you freezes. Yeah, I know that feeling. I lived that cycle for too long. I'd blame the algorithm, the market, the economy, even blamed the weather at one point, anything to avoid looking at the real issue. And here's the truth that no one wants to admit. Most mums building online businesses aren't stuck because of strategy. It's not your schedule, your kids, or the algorithm holding you back. It's a hidden confidence glitch, and it's costing your business thousands. A tiny, sneaky voice running in the background that whispered, "Are you sure you're good enough for this?" Right when you're trying to create a product, post content, or finally start selling. And that glitch, it's quietly draining the momentum, your energy, and your income. Today, we're going to expose it. We're going to fix it. And I'm going to show you the 3 pillars that help me and can help you finally move from hesitation into steady, grounded confidence, even in the middle of mum life chaos, and get you showing up like the business owner I know you can be. So what exactly is this confidence glitch? It's not dramatic, it's subtle. It lives in the tiny moments, the ones no one sees. It's when you go to post your offer, then you talk yourself out of it because it's probably not good enough. It's when you make a digital product, then never launch it because you're convinced someone will find faults with it and judge it. It's when you sit down to work and suddenly the dishwasher urgently needs to be unloaded or the washing needs to be put on. It's that whisper that says, "Are you sure you're good enough for this?" Right when you're ready to step into something bigger. This glitch is a mix of imposter syndrome, fear of judgment, worry about being too much or not enough, perfectionism, the mental load of motherhood, past failures you haven't forgiven yourself for. And this glitch, it's lethal to momentum. Because confidence isn't optional in business. Confidence is the currency of sales. If you don't trust yourself, your audience won't trust you either. Your hesitation becomes their hesitation. Your uncertainty becomes their indecision. So before we fix this glitch, we have to see it. Here's your first action step. And yes, it's tiny, because that's how we mums keep out of overwhelm. For the next 24 hours, keep a note open on your phone or a notebook next to you. Every time a negative thought pops up around posting, selling, creating, or showing up, write it down. Don't judge the thought. Don't try to fix it. Just catch it, observe it, and document it. At the end of the day, you'll have a list. Maybe you'll see a pattern. That list is your proof. It's the diagnostic report showing you the problem isn't the algorithm, it's your internal story that's currently running the show. Those thoughts aren't facts, though. They're the glitch. This isn't about blaming yourself, it's about empowering yourself. You've just found the pattern, and once you see it, now we can start to change it. You can finally stop at letting it run your business. You've probably heard, just act confident. Fake it till you make it. Yeah, that's exhausting. Faking it is exhausting, and worse, people can feel it. The goal isn't to put on a mask, it's to build real confidence from the inside out. Mums don't have time to fake confidence. We need real confidence, the kind that survives a teen yelling down the stairs, a last-minute school project, forgotten homework, hormonal crises, ours and the teenagers, and whatever else your 11-year-old throws at you at 3 a.m. in the morning. So how do we do that? You don't rewire the glitch with wishful thinking. You rewire it with evidence and action. You have to prove to your brain that the glitch is wrong. Real confidence is not a performance. Think of your confidence like a bank account. Let's call it your confidence account. Every time you say you're going to do something, and you actually do it, you make a deposit in your confidence account. Every time you break a promise to yourself, even a small one, you make a withdrawal. Most mums building online businesses are running on emotional overdraft. Not because we're lazy, not because we don't want it enough, but because the bar we set ourselves is so high. There's no way that a normal human being, let alone a mum juggling 13 other different things, can clear it. That's why we rewire your brain through tiny promises. No big promises, no overwhelming promises, just tiny ones. For example, don't promise to make a whole digital product today. Promise to create one page or outline one module. Don't promise to film 5 TikToks. Promise to record and post just one. Don't promise to write an entire sales page. Promise to write the headline and the subtag. Then keep that promise. Celebrate it. Recognize that you followed through. Tiny promises create momentum. Momentum creates competence. And competence, not hype, creates confidence. Each time you keep a promise with yourself, you're creating a case file of your own reliability. It's not about motivation, it's about momentum. One small action a day is what builds long-term income. The second part of this is preparation. So much of the confidence crash mums feel isn't emotional, it's logistical. You hesitated because you weren't prepared. And when you don't feel prepared, you don't feel confident. Preparation isn't perfection. It's simply knowing your offer, who it helps, how it helps, and what your heart audience is struggling with. When you know this, you don't feel like you're selling, you feel like you're serving. Preparation starves the glitch of its favorite food, uncertainty. So your action plan here is twofold. First, start making and keeping tiny promises to yourself. Second, commit to being deeply prepared for every sales conversation you have. When you combine proof of your own reliability with real expertise, the confidence glitch just doesn't stand a chance. Now let's take this internal work and turn it into sales and actually make you money. This is where everything changes. Once you've identified the glitch, rewired your confidence with tiny wins and kept promises, prepared yourself properly, you naturally start showing up with authority. Not fake authority, not boss babe hustle energy, real authority, the grounded, calm, steady kind that says, I know what I'm talking about and I know this can help you. When that energy shifts, your audience feel it. You stop chasing sales. You stop hoping people say yes. You stop apologizing for posting your offer. You show up and give a solution, to give clarity and to genuinely help. You move from selling to serving. And when you're serving, there is no nerves. When you truly believe that what you have can solve their problem, the conversation stops being about your fears. It becomes about their needs. And people can feel that shift. Your calm authority makes them feel safe making a decision with you. Your confidence becomes their confidence. This also changes how you handle objections. Handling objections becomes easier. When you lack confidence and someone says, that price feels too high, you spiral into self-doubt and it feels like a personal rejection. The glitch screams, I knew it, we're not worth it. And you either get defensive or you crumble. But when you operate from a place of service, an objection isn't a rejection, it's just a request for more information. You don't get flustered, you get curious. You can calmly and simply say, I hear you. Tell me what part feels so too high so that I can help. Objections stop feeling personal. Your self-worth isn't on the line. You stop shrinking. You stand grounded. You know your value. This confident, steady posture is what makes clients trust you and want to work with you. Your internal fix, debugging that glitch, shows up as an external authority that draws people in instead of pushing them away. Your sales dashboard stops feeling like a report card. It stops being a measure of your worth. It becomes data, information, neutral, something that you can work with, not something tied to your worth. The real problem wasn't your kids, your chaos, your schedule, or your lack of discipline. It wasn't the algorithm, and it wasn't even time. It was a confidence glitch. Now you know how to identify it, rewire it, and replace it with authority. And that is how you finally start the momentum you've been craving. It's how you stop letting self-doubt cost your business thousands and start creating the success you know is possible. You deserve to build this business. You are capable, you are enough, and the world needs what you are creating. If this hits true, don't just nod and move on. I put together a free 5-day imposter detox that walks you through the exact mindset shifts that help me shut down this glitch for good. It's simple, it's doable, and it works. Grab it from the link in the description and let's get you showing up with the confidence your business and your bank account deserves.